Welcome everyone. My name is Percy, and this is the Puppet Persecuties. Today we have a very special guest joining us. Please welcome Scarlett!
Hello! Thanks for having me.
So, how is your morning going?
Oh, just great. My cat jumped out the window today. I live on the 54th floor and sadly had to say goodbye to Whiskers today.
I am so sorry for your loss. But, speaking of your apartment, how do you feel about your landlord?
Ugh! I hate him. He's this old man, and he's one of the biggest creeps I've ever met. There's something so off about him. I wouldn't be surprised if he were a literal serial killer.
Funny you mentioned that, because today we are talking about the Death House Lady. Puente was born Dorothea Hellen Gray on January 9th, 1929 in Redlands, California. Growing up, her parents were both alcoholics, and her father repeatedly threatened to kill himself in front of his children. Her father died of tuberculosis in 1937, and her mother, who worked as a sex worker, lost custody of her children in 1938 and died in a motorcycle accident at the end of the year. Dorothea and her siblings were subsequently sent to an orphanage where she was sexually abused. Dorothea first married in 1945 at age 16 and had 2 kids, but was left a widow in 1948. In 1952, Dorothea married an ancient merchant seaman in San Francisco. While her husband was at sea, she spent her time bringing men home and gambling her husband's money, causing their divorce in 1966. She created a fake persona, claiming to be Muslim. Dorothea focused on running a boarding house located near 15th and F Streets in Sacramento. She established herself as a genuine resource to the community to aid alcoholics, homeless people, and mentally ill people by holding Alcoholics Anonymous meetings and assisting individuals to sign up to receive Social Security benefits. She changed her public image to that of a respectable older matron by putting on vintage clothing, wearing large granny glasses, and letting her hair turn gray. She also established herself as a respected member in Sacramento's Hispanic community, funding charities, scholarships, and radio programs.
Sounds like such a sweet old lady. She had such a difficult childhood. How could a sweet old lady like her even become a stone-cold killer?
Well, that's the exact question the authorities asked when she was under suspicion of murder. You see, Dorothea's house was investigated, and there were 3 damning pieces of evidence that put her where she is today.
What were they?
For starters, there were literal dead bodies found buried under disturbed ground in her yard. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the victims ever entered her house. Except that second piece, the death spot, showed this. It was a spot on the carpeting in her bedroom. It was large, noticeable, and stinky. It had bodily fluid soaked through the carpet and into the flooring. It showed that this is where the victims were placed after they were drugged. And the final piece of evidence, the toxicology report from the victims' bloodstreams that showed that the victims were indeed drugged by none other than Dorothea herself.
That's awful and sick.
Yeah, well, we invited her today to join us on the podcast.
Percy, I need to pee.
Oh, why, that's fine, Scarlett. I can just talk to Dorothy myself. Okay?
Okay.
Everybody, please welcome Dorothea! Well, hi, Dorothea. How are you doing today?
Not good. I'm in prison.
Well, we hope that gets better soon. Today, we have prepared for our most loyal listeners to tune in and be able to ask you some questions surrounding the circumstances of the crime. Hello?
Hi, so I was wondering, if you have any, advice on, cultivating, a totally, killer garden?
Oh, dearie. Let me think about that. I killed the majority of my tenants in the 1980s. First, you're gonna want to be in possession of some codeine. I would visit all my targets and give them an extremely drugged drink. I then went to the backyard and dug up some little graves for them and buried them. I would have recommended having someone help you out with the digging and plant flowers on top. Okay.
Hi, Pussy. I've been listening to this podcast forever, and I'm so happy that I was able to call in. So, I have a question for Dorothea. So, did you target certain people, or did you just kill whoever?
I found that the elderly and mentally disabled were easier to target. People who were unable to protect themselves and were the easiest to drug and kill. My thinking behind it was that they're dying anyway, so you might as well make some money from it. So I cashed their social security checks.
Ooh. Next caller. Yes?
I have a question.
Okay. Shoot.
How much money did you make? And, what did you spend it all on?
Oh, the guilty pleasures that all women want. A facelift, among other things.
Next caller. Yes?
How did the killing make you feel?
It made me feel good.
Wow.
Because I was collecting money.
Что ты делаешь по телефону? Что я тебе говорила об этом шоу? Повесь трубку и помоги мне с большим.
Anyways.
Continuing on, and this is embarrassing, I would make myself appear much older than I really was. The glasses, the hair, the tiny pathetic posture, it was all to appear more sympathetic in the public eye.
Wow. I think that's our last caller.
Oh.
Hello?
How do you feel being the scum of the earth, the lowest of the low?
I want everyone to hear me when I say this. I don't give a what anyone else thinks.
Oh God, Scarlet, are you okay? Scarlet, oh God, oh God, please no, oh, wait, what, Dorothea, where'd she go?